Welcome back to Elite Car Updater. Today, we are diving into a true icon, one that blends power, elegance, and thrill into a compact, drop-top package. This is the 2026 BMW Z4, and it's not just a pretty face. It's a statement of performance, luxury, and BMW's commitment to delivering a proper sports car experience. Let's start with that striking first impression. At a glance, the 2026 Z4 feels sharper, sleeker, and more purposeful than ever before. BMW's signature kidney grille has been refined. It's still wide and bold, but now more sculpted and integrated into the front fascia. The LED headlights are narrow, aggressive, and sweep back with a feline intensity, giving the car a very focused, aerodynamic look. From the side, the proportions are just right. A long hood, a short rear deck, and that low-slung stance scream. Performance. There are subtle creases along the flanks that play with the light, and the fender vents now serve both aesthetic and aerodynamic purposes. Whether you go for the standard 18-inch wheels or the upgraded 19s, this car sits with confidence. And at the back, the rear end is simple, clean, and modern. You get slim LED taillights, a small integrated lip spoiler, and a dual exhaust setup. That hints at the power underneath. There's nothing overly showy about it, but that's the Z4's charm. It doesn't need to shout. It just is. Now, step inside, and the refinement continues. The 2026 Z4 interior is a masterclass in premium, compact design. BMW hasn't gone overboard with tech for tech's sake. Instead, the cabin feels like a driver's space, low seating position, everything angled slightly toward you, and the kind of tactile feedback that reminds you this is a real sports car. The seats are supportive and deeply bolstered, offering comfort during long drives and security during spirited cornering. Upholstery options now include new Sensor Tech and Vanasca leather combinations with contrast stitching and piping that adds visual flair. There are even customizable ambient lighting zones that give the cabin a warm, inviting glow at night. The centerpiece is the curved display setup, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster seamlessly merging with a 14.9-inch central touchscreen running BMW's latest iDrive 9 system. It's fast, intuitive, and loaded with features, from wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to an AI-powered voice assistant that actually understands natural language. Physical buttons have been reduced, but thankfully, BMW kept the essential. Controls like climate and drive mode selectors tactile and easy to access. That balance between modern minimalism and real-world usability is something many brands still haven't figured out, but BMW nails it here. Storage is decent for a Roadster. You've got space behind the seats, a fairly usable trunk for a car of this class, and even cup holders that don't feel like an afterthought. It's the kind of cockpit you could actually live with daily, but enough about creature comforts. Let's talk about the soul of this machine, its performance. The 2026 Z4 offers two primary engine choices. First, there's the S-Drive 30i, featuring a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 pushing out 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive, this base model can sprint from 0 to 60 in just 5.2 seconds. It's quick, responsive, and surprisingly efficient, making it a perfect balance of fun and practicality. But if you want real firepower, step up to the M40i. Here you get a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 engine, BMW's famous B58. It churns out 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, launching the Z4 from 0 to 60 in just 3.9 seconds. That's proper sports car territory. And the sound? It's intoxicating. Deep, throaty, and aggressive without being obnoxious. You'll find yourself downshifting just to hear it sing. The 8-speed transmission is lightning quick and buttery smooth, with paddle shifters if you prefer manual control. And thanks to the adaptive M suspension, the Z4 can switch from firm and responsive to soft and compliant in an instant. The chassis is perfectly balanced, and with the low center of gravity, you can carve through corners with absolute confidence. BMW has also improved the steering feel for 2026. It's precise, nicely weighted, and finally delivers that level of feedback purists have been asking for. Whether you're on a canyon road or navigating city traffic, the Z4 feels alert and alive beneath you. Safety tech is well covered too. You've got standard forward collision warning, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. BMW is also offering optional semi-autonomous driving features for those who want a bit more assistance on long highway trips. Now let's talk price. The 2026 BMW Z4 S-Drive 30i starts at around $55,000. Considering its performance, luxury, and technology, that's a competitive entry point. If you go for the M40i, you're looking at just over $67,000. Add in some premium packages like the executive package with a heads-up display, Harman Kardon sound system, and wireless charging, and you could be hovering around the $75,000 mark. But here's the thing, at any price point, the Z4 delivers value in the form of an experience. It's not just about numbers on paper. It's about the sensation of driving something that feels tailor-made for the road. The top-down freedom, the punchy acceleration, the connection between driver and machine, this car nails it. And for 2026, BMW didn't try to reinvent the Z4. They refined it, honed it, polished the rough edges and made everything just a bit sharper, a bit more engaging, a bit more premium. It's a roadster that feels both classic and modern, a rare combination in today's market. So if you're looking for a two-seater that offers real driving joy without sacrificing comfort or tech, the 2026 Z4 should be high on your list. It's one of the few remaining sports cars that manages to balance fun, function, and flair in a package that feels genuinely special every time you slide behind the wheel. Thanks for watching Elite Car Updater. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update on the hottest cars in the game. Drop a comment below. Would you choose the Z4 over rivals like the Porsche 718 Boxster or Jaguar F-Type? Let's talk in the comments. Until next time, keep your engines running and your eyes on the road.